Your phone buzzes, and a message flashes. Canada drops visa requirements for 10 Asian countries. You blink, wondering if you read that right. No embassy visits, no stacks of paperwork, just a passport and a plane ticket. But wait, why now? Why these specific countries? And what does this mean for millions of travelers and for Canada itself? This isn't just about easier travel. It's a geopolitical play, a tourism shift, and perhaps something even bigger. Stick around because the countries on this list might surprise you. If yours is one of them, your gateway to North America just swung wide open. Number 1. Brunei Darussalam. Brunei Darussalam, a tiny nation tucked away on the island of Borneo, is wealthy, quiet, and often overlooked. Yet, it's now suddenly at the center of Canada's latest travel shake-up. Ask yourself this. Why would Canada open its doors visa-free to a country with fewer than 500,000 people? What does Brunei bring to the table that made it jump the line? Here's the thing. Brunei is no ordinary microstate. With massive energy reserves and deep-pocketed outbound tourism, its citizens are among the highest spenders per trip in Southeast Asia. Canada sees that and wants to tap into it. But that's not the whole story. This move is also about forging new allies in a region where China casts a long shadow. Brunei might seem small on the map, but in the global game of travel, diplomacy, and influence, it's now playing a much bigger role. This visa change was the opening move. Number 2. Hong Kong Special Administrative Region of the People's Republic of China. Hong Kong, a glittering skyline, a financial powerhouse, and a city that never seemed to need help getting in anywhere. So why is Canada making this bold, headline-grabbing move now, dropping visa requirements for Hong Kong passport holders? Ask yourself this. Is this about tourism or something deeper? The answer might surprise you. Tensions between China and the West are simmering. At the same time, thousands of Hong Kongers have been looking for safe havens, second homes, or future opportunities abroad. Canada isn't just welcoming travelers, it's signaling support, freedom of movement, and a long-term strategy. But this isn't without risk. How will Beijing react? What does this mean for Canada's own diplomatic balancing act? Before we reveal the next country, and trust us, it only gets more surprising, make sure to subscribe. That's how we continue bringing you the truth behind the headlines and content that dives deeper than the scroll. Number 3. Israel. Israel, with its sun-drenched streets, booming tech sector, and a population that travels more per capita than almost any other. But here's the question. Why did Canada quietly drop visa requirements for Israeli passport holders, and why now? The answer lies beyond tourism. This decision isn't just about flights and vacation plans. It's about strategy, influence, and something far more delicate, trust. Canada and Israel have long maintained strong diplomatic ties. From intelligence sharing to innovation partnerships, the relationship runs deep. However, for decades, Israeli travelers still needed to apply for a visa to visit Canada. That changed quietly when Canada added Israel to its list of visa-exempt countries. Now, Israeli nationals can enter with just an electronic travel authorization, ETA, skipping the embassy altogether. Number 4. Japan. Japan, a country of trains that run to the second, a culture built on precision, discipline, and global respect. Japan is a world power, economically and culturally. So here's the twist. Why did it take until recently for Canada to fully open its doors to Japanese tourists visa-free? What changed, and why is Canada making that shift now? The truth is not as simple as friendship between nations. This move, welcoming Japanese citizens with just an electronic travel authorization, is not just about convenience. It's about global influence, mutual trust, and long-term economic bets. Let's break it down. Japanese travelers are among the most sought after in the world. They stay longer, they spend more, and they often return. For Canada, tapping into that market means more than boosting tourism. It's a quiet economic win, especially as cities like Vancouver and Toronto deepen their connections to the Pacific Rim. Number 5. Republic of Korea. It starts with a plane ticket, and now it's missing one thing: the visa. South Korean citizens can now travel to Canada without applying for a traditional visa, just an electronic travel authorization, and they're cleared for takeoff. But here's the real question: why now? What changed between these two countries that made Canada move? The Republic of Korea is not just a regional power, it's a global one. From cutting-edge technology to high-level defense cooperation, South Korea is one of the fastest rising players in international politics, and Canada has been watching closely. This decision isn't just about tourism. Yes, South Koreans are frequent, high-value travelers. They love exploring international destinations and often travel in family units or multi-generational groups. That's gold for Canada's tourism sector. But behind the smiling airport welcome signs lies a much deeper story: strategic alignment. Number 6. Singapore. Singapore, a city-state smaller than most Canadian provinces, yet holding more global influence than entire regions. Now ask yourself this: why would Canada, one of the largest countries in the world, go out of its way to waive visa requirements for one of the smallest? The answer is power. Not the kind you measure in land or population, but in wealth, stability, and strategic value. Singapore is one of the world's busiest travel hubs. Its citizens are among the most mobile and affluent on the planet, and they are planners. When they travel, they invest, they spend, and they build connections. For Canada, attracting Singaporean travelers isn't just about tourism, it's about tapping into one of the most globally connected societies on Earth. Number 7. Taiwan. Taiwan, a vibrant democracy with booming tech industries and one of the world's busiest ports, stands at the crossroads of innovation and geopolitics. So here's a question worth asking: why is Canada now welcoming Taiwanese travelers without a visa, but only if they hold an ordinary passport with a personal identification number? This move is more than just easing travel. It's a carefully crafted balance between welcoming people and navigating a delicate diplomatic dance. Taiwan's political status remains complex, with Beijing viewing it as a renegade province, while many countries, including Canada, walk a fine line in their relations. By waiving visa requirements for Taiwanese ordinary passport holders who have a personal identification number, Canada is recognizing Taiwan's unique status, granting easier access while maintaining official diplomatic ambiguity. Number 8. United Arab Emirates. A dazzling skyline piercing the desert sky, luxury cars cruising neon-lit streets, and a nation that transformed from oil sands to a global hub in just decades. Sound like a scene from a blockbuster? It's reality in the United Arab Emirates. But here's a question: why did Canada recently decide to waive visa requirements for Emirati citizens, and what does that say about the changing face of global travel and diplomacy? For years, travelers from the UAE needed to jump through visa hoops to visit Canada. Now, with just an electronic travel authorization, they can enter more freely. But this isn't just about easier vacations or business trips. This move signals a deeper, evolving partnership. The UAE has rapidly diversified beyond oil, investing heavily in technology, tourism, and renewable energy. Canadian cities from Toronto to Calgary are feeling the ripple effects, with growing trade and investment ties. Emirati tourists and businesspeople are high spenders, and Canada wants a bigger share of that market. Number 9. Malaysia. Malaysia, a tropical paradise known for its vibrant culture, bustling cities, and stunning landscapes. But dig deeper, and there's more at play than just beaches and skyscrapers. So here's the question: why is Canada now welcoming Malaysian travelers with easier access, waiving the visa requirement? Malaysia is a key player in Southeast Asia's growing economy, with strong ties in technology, manufacturing, and education. Canadian universities see a steady flow of Malaysian students, while businesses from both countries are forging partnerships in sectors like clean energy and digital innovation. This visa waiver is not just about tourism. It's a strategic move by Canada to strengthen economic and cultural bonds with a nation that's rapidly modernizing and expanding its global footprint. Number 10. Thailand. Thailand, a land known for its bustling markets, rich history, and breathtaking beaches. But what happens when travel barriers fall? Here's the real question: Why is Canada now allowing Thai nationals to enter without a visa, and what does that mean for both countries? Thailand is one of Southeast Asia's fastest-growing economies, with a young, dynamic population eager to explore the world. For Canadians, it's a gateway to vibrant culture and new business opportunities, from tourism to technology and trade. By waiving visa requirements, Canada is not only encouraging tourism but signaling a desire to strengthen economic and cultural ties with Thailand. Thai students seeking education in Canada, business travelers forging new partnerships, and tourists eager to explore Canadian landscapes now face fewer hurdles.